The drama surrounding Shadore Sanders has taken another explosive turn, one that is now reverberating across the football world. What started as simple chatter about his role in Cleveland has spiraled into an ugly, very public feud after Rex Ryan stepped into the spotlight with stinging criticism. His words weren't delivered as cautious advice or measured analysis. They came sharp, intimidating, and personal, striking directly at Shadore's work ethic. According to Rex, Shedeur isn't doing enough to earn a real shot at being the Browns' starting quarterback. But the way he said it, and the fact that he singled out a rookie who hasn't even had his chance yet, set off a firestorm that shows no sign of slowing down. Naturally, Shadore's camp didn't let this slide. His mother, standing firmly in his corner, wasted no time firing back on social media. In her eyes, Rex Ryan's comments weren't just harsh, they were evil, envious, and rooted in a long history of people trying to tear others down. Her words painted Ryan's attack as a deeper kind of ugliness, the kind of destructive energy that eats away at sportsmanship and poisons the very fabric of competition. "This kind of harsh discourse has no place in sports," she declared, drawing a clear line in the sand. To her, Rex's statements weren't critique. They were an attempt to humiliate her son and tarnish his reputation before he even has the platform to prove himself. The backlash was immediate and fierce. Fans, analysts, and insiders alike questioned why Rex Ryan would choose to go after a young quarterback who hasn't been given a single real chance in the NFL, all while ignoring veterans who continue to underperform week after week. Many called it a glaring double standard. Why criticize Shedeur, who is grinding day in and day out with the scout team, while leaving players like Joe Flacco, whose struggles are obvious, out of the conversation entirely? The unfairness struck a chord, and the outrage grew louder. Part of the reason Rex's comments stung so deeply was the lack of evidence. He didn't cite sources, didn't reference insider information, didn't provide anything concrete to back up his bold claims. Instead, it came off as speculative at best, malicious at worst. For fans, this looked like yet another example of the media going out of its way to drag down Shadore Sanders. Time and again, the narrative has been twisted to paint him as arrogant, entitled, or not good enough, even as he continues to put in the hours and display an unwavering commitment to his future. And make no mistake, Shedeur has been putting in the work. Despite being stuck on the scout team, a role he openly admits he doesn't enjoy, he has embraced the grind with discipline and determination. Even during the off-season, when there was no obligation, he trained relentlessly, traveling from city to city and never allowing himself to grow complacent. His message is clear: he's not waiting idly. He's preparing for the moment he finally gets his chance, and when that moment comes, he intends to seize it. His own words reveal just how deeply this fire burns. "I'm not comfortable being a scout team player," Shedeur admitted. "But that's my situation. So I'm going to make the best of it, enjoy the moments, and stay focused on the bigger mission." He's not shy about his confidence either. He has flatly stated that he believes he's already better than some of the quarterbacks currently starting in the league. It's bold, it's brash, but it also speaks to the mindset of a competitor who refuses to let anyone define his worth for him. That confidence, however, may be part of why he continues to draw such criticism. Shedeur hasn't been afraid to speak his mind, and in the NFL, where rookies are often expected to remain quiet and earn their stripes, that kind of honesty can rub some people the wrong way. Rex Ryan's attack feels, to many, like an extension of that discomfort. It wasn't about performance, it was about silencing a young player who dared to speak too soon. But if silencing him was the goal, it backfired spectacularly. Instead of damaging Shadore's image, Ryan's words only rallied more support around him. Fans have flooded social media to defend Sanders, praising his grind, his determination, and his refusal to bow to unfair criticism. His inner circle has doubled down, making it clear they won't let baseless attacks go unanswered. And other analysts have stepped into the fray, pushing back against Rex's narrative. Among the loudest defenders has been Stephen A. Smith, who left no doubt about where he stands. "This kid is great," Smith said, brushing aside Rex's negativity. He pointed to Shadore's college numbers, over 7,000 passing yards and a staggering 72% completion rate, as proof that the talent is undeniable. In Smith's eyes, the Browns need to stop hesitating and give Shedeur his shot, because everything about his resume suggests he's ready. For him, the question isn't whether Shedeur can succeed at the next level. It's why Cleveland hasn't let him try. That contrast, Rex Ryan tearing Shedeur down while Stephen A. Smith builds him up, has become symbolic of the divide surrounding Sanders. On one side are the critics who dismiss him as unprepared, cocky, or undeserving. On the other are those who see him as a hard-working, talented young quarterback unfairly held back by circumstances beyond his control. And in the middle is Shedeur himself, pushing forward with quiet determination, preparing for the moment when he can finally silence everyone with his play. For Shedeur, the pressure is nothing new. He's grown up in the spotlight, the son of Deion Sanders, and he understands that with that name comes higher expectations and harsher scrutiny. But instead of folding under that weight, he has embraced it. "I like pressure," he said. "That stuff doesn't faze me. It's normal to me. I get comfortable in those situations." That mindset alone sets him apart, giving him the resilience to weather storms like the one Rex Ryan created. Still, the damage to Rex Ryan's own credibility is clear. His comments have been widely criticized as unfair, personal, and unnecessary. Many see them as nothing more than a cheap shot, one that exposed his own biases rather than Shadore's shortcomings. In a league already filled with politics, favoritism, and narratives designed to tear down rising stars, Ryan's words felt like another attempt to drag down a player before he's even allowed to step on the stage. And if anything, this episode may end up strengthening Shadore's case even further. The backlash has highlighted not only his relentless work ethic but also the double standard at play. Critics are quick to call him out for perceived flaws but silent when veteran quarterbacks stumble week after week. Fans have noticed, and the growing demand to see Shedeur get his chance is becoming impossible to ignore. At the end of the day, this controversy isn't just about one young quarterback. It's about fairness, opportunity, and the role of the media in shaping a player's reputation. Rex Ryan's attack on Shadore Sanders has sparked a broader conversation about how young athletes are treated, how narratives are constructed, and whether the criticism aimed at Shedeur is rooted in genuine concern or something much darker. The saga continues to unfold, but one thing is certain: Shadore Sanders isn't backing down. His family isn't backing down. His supporters aren't backing down. If Rex Ryan's intention was to plant doubt, the result has been the opposite. Shadore's name is louder than ever, his resolve stronger, and his case for a starting role clearer. And when his moment finally comes, he will have the chance to prove every word wrong, not with clapbacks or tweets, but with performance on the field. What do you think about this entire situation? Did Rex Ryan cross the line by singling out Shadore Sanders so harshly, or was he simply voicing an honest opinion? Do you think a rookie who hasn't had the chance to play deserves that kind of criticism while veterans escape scrutiny? And most importantly, do you believe Stephen A. Smith is right when he says the Browns need to finally give Shedeur his shot? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more dramatic breakdowns of the biggest stories in sports.